not too well. I mean, we lost. Made a few mistakes. I'd like to have the ball back. The one to pig in the end zone, I'd like to take a quicker drop and just get it out of my hand.
Coach Dooley said he thought you were a little bit jumpy. Did you feel that way?
Yeah, I felt like I was a little amped up. Was rushing through my reads. Just wasn't really being myself.
Were there anything did Alabama show you anything that surprised you a little bit?
No, we knew everything they were going to do against us. We just didn't execute.
Tyler, was that the most upset you've been after a game?
No. Just wasn't happy.
Talk about South Carolina this coming weekend. One of the best front fours in NCAA. What are you doing to prepare for them?
I mean, it's not like we haven't played great teams before or great defensive line. Florida has a great one. I mean, we got a great offensive line, so it'll be a great battle.
How much is that leg bothering you? Is it at all right now?
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm more tired from running right now than my knee bothering me.
Tyler, when you mentioned you were amped up, were there points in the game where you felt like you were pressing, trying to do too much, to make a play? I know you had the missed play at the end of the half, but in the second half, did you feel like at times you were not forcing a bad ball, but trying to make too big of a play at times?
No, I don't think I was trying to press. It's just I was rushing through my read instead of kind of being patient, because the line blocked great for me all night. And instead of being patient, I just rushed through it. Might have got off the throw I should have thrown.
Does Alabama's defense force you to rush through your reads?
As
good as they are?
They didn't, no. I mean, our offense line held up great all night.
After the game, you didn't come to meet with the media. Were you that upset? What was the reason for that?
I was mad.
Are you concerned about what you might say?
No, just was mad. I should have owned up to it and just manned up and faced the consequences.
The pick that Mosley got underneath, was that a ball it couldn't tell? Did it come out of your hand wrong, or did you not see Mosley, or what happened on that play?
I was trying to pull it back, and it just got out of my hand, and ended up he was standing right there.
So you were trying to adjust?
Yeah, I just went to throw it, and he hadn't gotten deep enough into his route yet, so I tried to pull it back and then go to throw it, and just slipped out of my hands.
Tyler, I mean, what did you take from the review of this film? You've always been kind of a guy that likes to move on quickly. Just what did you take? What lessons did you take from watching the film yesterday?
Just calm down. I rushed way too much in that game. Was trying to play too fast. Just needed to kind of relax.
How surprising was that, given as what the Georgia game, we obviously made a bunch of plays. Mississippi State made plays as well. Florida made plays. Why do you think that particular game you were rushing so much when you watched it on tape?
Just was. Try to slow it down and just still was rushing.
Coach Dooley said that you have to play well for the offense to do well. Is that a pressure that mounts up with you, or are you used to that?
I think that's with every team's quarterback. I mean, the quarterback has the ball in his hands every play, so if he's throwing it good, the team's going to play good. If he's throwing bad, the team's going to play bad.
Going forward, what do you have to do better?
Just not turn over the ball and just make smart decisions.
Talk a little bit about South Carolina. Is their defense comparable to Alabama's in any way?
I mean, they got a great defensive line and a great linebacker core. I mean, they're a great team. That's why they're ranked.
How important would a win at Columbia be?
I mean, a win period would be great right now. We haven't won in a while, so any win's great.
Does that shake your confidence a little bit that you haven't won in a while?
No, I just think it makes us hungrier. I mean, we got to win. It's not like if we lose, it's okay. We got to win.
Tyler, what's the morale like on this team right now?
I mean, everyone's going to be down. We haven't won in a while, but we're going to move on and hopefully get a win.
Those defensive ends in particular, is there something, do they look to be about as good as prepared defensive ends as there is in the country? I mean, I know that those guys are giving everybody the problems these days. Clowney on one side and the big guy on the other.
Yeah, I mean, we've played them before, and our line's held up good, so it's going to be a great matchup.
What do you remember about that first game down there? I know it was a while ago, but I mean, I know you wanted
First
to win the
play,
game.
pick six.
Yeah, but then after that, the bounce back from that, I mean, when it's going through your mind at the time, when your first pass just goes back the other way, what's going through your head?
I kind of shrugged it off. I mean, I knew I messed up as soon as I released the ball, and I knew I wasn't fast enough to catch him. So I just kind of, not laughed about it, but kind of just shook it off and moved on to the next play.
So it was a zone blitz, right, and you just didn't see him?
I didn't see the DN drop back. It's happened to me plenty of times.
Is it easier for you to shrug off a mistake now, or was it easier to shrug it off when you were younger?
Probably younger, because didn't know as much as I do now. Now it's you make a mistake and you knew it before you really did it.
Tyler, we came in on the tail end, not coming in after the game the other night. Talk about that and decision not to do that.
Just needed to man up, go on and face the consequences.
Tyler, as you've gotten older, is that, like you said earlier, is it almost the way that you've grown up in some ways and you're taking it, some things, off the field, some other things more seriously? Does that make it more difficult to swallow when losses come? Because you said yourself, you're not, flushing it maybe as quickly now. Is that just part of growing up and it meaning more to you a little bit?
Yeah, the more you know, you feel like the more or the less mistakes you should make. I mean, when you're young, you're going to make mistakes just because you haven't played the game yet. But, I mean, I've been here for 3 years now. I should be making as many mistakes as I am.